Hey guys, I'm Pooz Ravenstone. If you are here, this reading is for you. I've already pulled the card so that we can get as quick as we can into the 10 minutes. We start off with Healer of the Ages. Now with this card I kind of got this sense of healing old wounds, healing generational patterns, cycles, anything that has been kind of repeating through long periods of time. I feel as though it's coming to an end, and you could be the person that is breaking generational cycles, or simply breaking the cycles and patterns in your life. This is a time of kind of finalizing things. I do feel as though things have come to an end. You may be repeating certain things during this time, and this being the thing that breaks the cycle as well for many of you. Now with this card, what I am drawn to is the mind and the heart kind of coming into balance, and I do feel like there's been this chaos of not knowing whether to trust your instincts, your heart, listen to your heart, follow your heart, or to listen to the mind, go logically, and overthinking a situation. I feel as though it is a time where these two things are kind of coming into balance, which is what we want. There should be a level of logic, realness to our decisions, as there is a risk, taking safe risks and following your heart towards what you desire. And I feel that this is coming into balance, and that's kind of been what the chaos has been. So this sign, this being in the first position to me, is a very good sign that things are starting to come into a place of healing. I've healed. Patience is the next card. To me, this is what I've been trying to tell you for absolutely freaking forever. Take rest. Knowing that rest, I think I literally, just because I got into my doom scrolling kind of thing before I started to do this, procrastinating and all that, and it came across something about rest being I can't think of the word, a rebellion. Like resting is rebelling, because we're always told that either rest is lazy, or just even the pressure of ourselves. If we're resting, we kind of guilt ourselves. I feel as though that is very relevant here, as in patience. Things are not just gonna happen for you overnight, and sometimes it often comes a long period of time where we have to take solitude, take time to rest. While I don't fully feel it is a period of solitude, I feel like it's a period of resting and nurturing. So having patience and realizing good things do come to those who wait, that kind of phase. I feel like this is it. I do feel like now is not the time to expect major results. It is a time for you to, it's kind of like a pending period, and what we can do when we're in pending periods is to get anxious and to worry and overthink, and that is not what you're being guided to do here. It is to rest, to understand that this is a time of wait. So use that wisely. Often when we are made to wait, it can act as a hindrance. I feel like this is just meant to be your time to take things slow, to calm down, and to really kind of go within and explore things again that are your version of resting, whether it be reading a book or going for walks in nature, binge watching TV with your favorite people, being around friends or not being around friends, whatever your version of it's not resting as such, it's like a downtime. That's the term that I'm looking for. The next is the temple path, so that is in alignment. It is a period of time of self-discovery is what I would say with this. The two here together, I read intuitively, so it's not necessarily what these cards means, it's how they are reading for me, who's reading this for you. And how I'm reading it is, it's like a time for you to really discover a part of yourself that is like your higher self, the things that spark joy and inspiration, the creative energy. I do feel like for quite some time that's been put on the back burner, and this is why it's been brought back, and this is why I keep getting senses of bringing something back into the now. And a lot of people look back and think, oh, so I need to get back with the ex, or I need to start doing this for career, and it's not about that. I feel as though it's really actually going to the root of who you are and bringing that back into your everyday life, because I do feel for most of us that we have been either been on an autopilot for some time for whatever reasons in our lives, or again just distracted by all of the responsibilities or anything that you keep putting on yourself, and perhaps every opportunity you have to explore, rest, you take on more work instead, or take on more responsibilities, or go and just distract yourself and do something other than the things that you would actually like to do. And there can be a number of reasons why, the whys, but I just feel like acknowledging that for yourself is a really big step towards changing this. But again, seeking your own divine spiritual path of what brings you calm and peace definitely seems to ring through more. As I look towards the next card, it's rest and rejuvenation in reverse. To me, I'm instantly getting, again, I keep telling you all to rest, to calm down and slow down. I don't get this as purely stepping out and again solitude. It's not that kind of rest, and I feel like I have to keep like drilling that into you, that this is not, I'm not telling you to get into bed and like hide yourself away from the world and shut off. And I feel like perhaps that's something you've done in the past, which is why maybe you have a kind of semi-trauma response in regard to rest, because maybe for you it's viewed as the darker days of the depression, of shutting yourself away from the world. And I feel like maybe that's not what you're wanting. Obviously, like, you wanting to be more present in your life, and so I feel there's potentially this hesitation, and so I feel like this is coming to say, hey, this is not like that. This is literally you just allowing yourself the space, the anything, the space is the words I'm looking for. It's the space to enjoy, to do something that you actually want to do. And I think that comes with you also saying no as I say that. That just kind of came into my mind. If you need to say no to somebody, because again you're taking on a lot, maybe because you got into the cycle of taking a lot of responsibility, more people are pushing that towards you, just thinking that's the type of person you are and that you enjoy doing that. So maybe a no might be needed there. The Magician and the Mirror is next, and then after that we have the 6th chakra Archangel Metatron. Definitely getting this hint of spiritual exploration here, because again we have the Temple up here, as well as obviously Healer of the Ages. This can indicate that with all of these cards like Temple, the Healer of Ages, and even Metatron, it can indicate again that your spiritual path is to enlighten others and inspire others. So if that is in alignment with you, that is something for you to explore during this time. But have patience, and remember that again, when you start dipping your toes back into alignment with your own spirituality, that it's not going to just come to you. It's a practice half the time. And again, with practice comes failure, comes setbacks, then comes leaps forward, and then there's a hurdle. Like, this is a journey. It's called a spiritual journey for a reason, and this is life, right? So again, with that rest and rejuvenation, it's kind of like not allowing setbacks to put you right back. It's just a bump in the road and part of the spiritual journey. Now, with the Magician in the Mirror, I think you need to realize again that you hold all the power. To me, I get this, I mean, it's not what's on the imagery, but to me, I'm getting a picture of you kind of looking at yourself in the mirror and kind of realizing like, whoa, wait, I do hold all the power. And I do feel like at the moment we need this injection of people realizing that again, you are in control of your life. You are the one that is guiding things how they go. So when things are not going the way you want them to, it's potentially because something is not in alignment, whether it be the anxiety brain, the fears and the doubts that are setting you back and allowing the outside influences to affect how, again, your insides, so that's what you're putting out, or whether it is you just autopiloting again life. So again, you are making the decisions. You are the one that is the magician crafting the life, even if you don't feel like you are actively participating in it, you are still always the one controlling. But I feel with this card it's actually coming into a balance, as though you are balancing action with intuition, with again what you are receiving as well. I feel like all parts of life are kind of coming into balance here, so it is a time for you to just kind of ease into, again, I want to say, go towards what you're being drawn to, because there's a reason during this time that it is being shown to you, which comes with 6th chakra Archangel Metatron. I'm almost running out of time, so I'm going to try and speed through this. He's basically saying, you know, that you are intuitive, you are being guided during this time. It is about opening your third eye and seeing things again from a different perspective, because you're seeing it through clear spiritual eyes rather than just the visual ones and what's right in front of you. You're seeing beyond, you're understanding things differently, and I do get that this is a time for you to explore and have fun and joy with it. Remember, there's no rush, you're being guided not to rush into things, and enjoy yourself. Thanks.